afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WY TV. You're welcome to another edition of News Review, where we talk about the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. My name is Ahmed Abbas, or Latoji, but you can call me Sindoji. And I'm in the studio with...
I'm Ambassador Rochimi Orilua, son of the prophetess.
Alright, you know how we'll do it. Before we go into the paper of today, you already know the sponsor for this show is Dr. Abbas. But today, I'll be starting with Punch newspaper as usual. EFCC con Dangote headquarters for documents, probes 51 firms. Fubara, Wike tango with unitary rights and rivers. Soldiers rant, fourth arrest of Iran's colleagues. Blackout in 9 Ogun communities as Egbe power generation drops. Then on Vanguard newspaper, Oshun gets new commissioner of police. Biden kickstarts 2024 campaign with speech targeting Trump. Makinde commutes 4 death sentences of life imprisonment. Mbappe waives tens of millions in order to ease PSG exit. Then on Daily Post newspaper, man 43 arrested for allegedly stabbing wife to death while asleep. Tinubu appoints NIMASA NPA directors. Custom seizes 37 bills, 4 rows of police camouflage uniforms in Kaduna. Tinubu listens, will ensure Nigerians don't suffer presidency. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. Let's go on the short commercial break. One more back, we talk more on some of the headlines. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Abba Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Nokpa Abbas, that produces Nokpa Abba Vita, Abba Flusher, Abba Tonic, Abba Powder, and so many products that is coming out of Wisdom Yard Nigeria Limited. They are on point. You should try it today because a trial will surely convince you. Well, the first headline of today is about this man that killed his wife. I don't know, he had to stab his wife to death while sleeping. I don't know what has come up between the two, the family.
Number one, I don't know the body of the news yet. The story is on yet to be revealed. Then, two, if the man is not drunk, what could have warranted him to have stabbed his wife? Then, three, if there is an argument in the house, does that really need for him to stab his wife? But you see, different things happen these days in the world at the end time. According to what the scripture said, that when the end time is near, you say different kind of things. But when we go into the body of the news, we will know what happened.
All right, a 43-year-old man has been arrested for allegedly stabbing his sleeping wife to death in Damaturu, Yobe State. This was disclosed in an incident report shared with newsmen by the police public relations officer, Yobe State, Command DSP Dungus Abdul Karim. On the 4th January 2024, at about 0448 hours, a distress call was received by the C Divisional Police Headquarters, Damaturu, that one Abubakar Musa, 43 years old, of our new housing estate bypassed Maiduguri Road, Damaturu, while sleeping on the same bed with his wife. Ami Adamu Maman, that's the name of the wife, 42 years. She was stabbed with an object on her neck, causing a deep cut, which resulted in heavy bleeding and led to her death. The husband was arrested for interrogation, and the report read, according to the incident report, findings revealed that both the victim and the suspect are staff of Yobe State University, YSU, Damaturu. He added that investigation had commenced immediately by the homicide unit of the state CID. The state command, however, urged community members to cooperate with the police by giving credible information concerning the incident so that justice be served and deter future occurrence.
Automatically, the investigation service has to be revealed. They were still asking the community. Maybe there is a fight between both
That's been going on between them before that day.
So they can give them the update, should in case if anybody around the community knows about it, so they will really know exactly what happened. I don't know what could have come to a man's senses. What is the man thinking?
But to me, I feel these people are well educated because they are staffs of Yobe State University.
What could have happened? What could have happened if you have a fight with your wife and you are no longer interested in that marriage? Instead of stabbing or instead of killing each other,
engaging in any domestic violence.
Room for divorce. Everybody goes on his own.
Well, this is a message to everyone across watching this live, and you have opportunity to watch this video. Make sure you run away from domestic violence, most especially in marriage. You know, we have different types of beings. Some people will not bring out their real persons when they are courting, until when they get married that they start showing different attitudes or different behaviors of them. So let's move on to the next headline here. Customs seizes 37 bales, 4 rolls of police camouflage uniforms in Kaduna.
Police camouflage uniform.
Yeah.
Who owns it? Who owns it? If you could go to the body of the news and see what is going on there, you can see there is some set of people that are trying to jeopardize the effort of this administration that is going on. Maybe this uniform in question that was being imported, seized by customs, were for some set of people that they wanted to use for an evil act out there. I don't know what is going on, but thank God for that. The custom were able to apprehend those things in time.
While the Federal Operation Unit, FOU Zone B of the Nigerian Customs Services, NCS Kaduna, has seized a container truck containing 37 bales and 4 rolls of Nigerian police camouflage uniforms. The Comptroller General of the zone, Mr. Chedi Wada, said this on Thursday in Kaduna when he briefed journalists on his seizures within November and December 31, 2023. He said that within the period under review, 71 seizures of 12 different items were made at various locations in the zone, which were of grave implications to the health and safety of Nigerians.
Then let me ask a question. Who cleared those containers? Were those containers not being checked at the seaport? Because I could remember vividly, there was a time I imported some goods together with a vehicle.
Okay.
The goods were inside those vehicles because the vehicle was inside the container. On getting to the port, when they said there's going to be an inspection, on getting to the port, I could observe that even as the car is as loaded, they had to go. They had to customers to find a time of removing those goods, offloading those goods from the car, checking it thoroughly one by one to know if there is a contraband goods in it. Not to talk of a container that was full loaded of bales
uniforms.
Then who cleared those goods? That's the question. Where did those goods went through before apprehending it at the not there?
Well, Wada said that the operatives of the unit arrested a container truck based on credible intelligence along Lokoja-Abuja Expressway. It was suspected to be conveying prohibited items, and 4 suspects were arrested in connection with the seizure. According to WADA, the seizures made during the period were in fulfillment of the unit's pledge to ensure full compliance with the federal government's directives on the closure of all land borders with Niger Republic. So I know, I wanted to say this. You see, we have borders in Nigeria that they could smuggle in things without the knowledge of Nigerian government, because I get to know that there are some places, there are some villages that are between Niger and Nigeria. You will see the only thing that demarcates these borders is just a gutter.
A walkway.
It's just a walkway, like you could just step
now,
leg
those
into
borders. We have customs personnel there that was being deployed into those areas. Is there any border we have in Nigeria that we don't have custom personnel there that was being deployed into that place? You could recall the video that went viral during this Buhari regime, where a custom guy, Yoruba precisely, was in the border where the guy apprehended a truck full loaded of PMX motor spirit.
Yes.
That the guy apprehended. They were not, when the guy apprehended it, there was an order from above that the guy should release those trucks. Why the papers of where the papers and the documents of those PMX
are not clear.
They are not clear. Why this guy made a viral video that his life is under threat, that he was posted there to come and work there to serve this nation.
Well, if you want to serve Nigeria the way you want to, they won't allow you. It's either you beat them or you join them.
Maybe those customs in question that were there at the border were being ordered by their organ at the top. People at the high ranking that they should allow those containers to go.
And these are the things that is affecting the economy of this country, the growth of this country, the safety of this great country. Well, the government directives on the closure of all land borders with Niger Republic, he explained that the seizures were critical considering the nature of the items and the possibility of utilizing them for nefarious activities by unscrupulous elements. Wada said the seized police camouflage uniforms, the four suspects together with the means of conveyance were all handed over to the State Director, DSS Kaduna State Command on Wednesday, December 27, 2023 for further investigation and possible prosecution. He said that the seizures made in different parts of the zone had a duty paid value of 406.9 million naira.
Wow. With the paper.
Yes.
That is there at the duty value. Who cleared those? Who cleared the container?
Wow.
Who inspected it? These are the questions that we needed to ask. Automatically, there are some people in hierarchy that were trying to jeopardize the effort of this administration.
And that's why I'm not happy with the fact that I think the best thing for Nigeria to be doing now is the best thing for us to do is to be on that one-party system.
One-party system.
Yes,
Why
because
should we be, if we were going to be on one-party system, the system is corrupted. What I want you to know, to let our viewers know, that the same bunch of lies that are in so-called party that are merging together, they are still the
Sir, I have my reason for saying this.
What's the reason?
If the whole nation is having a one-party system, and there won't be any reason for any opposition party to be planning to do some other funny things.
We have
in some
a one-party system in Nigeria. Does that mean those people that are really there are looking for the progress of this country?
They will be able to work hand in hand.
Even if they are working hand in hand, there are some set of people that will still be there that will be trying to see things as if that place really belongs to them. So they will try all effort to see how they are going to take charge of that power.
Well, let's move on to the next headline here. Thank God for the abduction of those criminals that are trying to smuggle in police uniform as the camouflage uniform. They are not original. I probably know that there are some people behind this and they want to use it against the present administration. Well, EFCC come Dangote headquarters for documents probes 51 firms. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission yesterday stormed the headquarters of Dangote Industries Limited in Ikoyi, Lagos State in furtherance of the ongoing investigation into the alleged abuse of the foreign exchange allocations by the immediate past governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele.
Well, no, according to the law, nobody should be above the law in Nigeria, but there are some set of people that they considered untouchable that are above the law. If EFCC really wants to work, I didn't dispute the fact that they go after Dangote, Boa Cement, and some other people to at least
to check what the connection they have with the former CBN, because CBN. I don't know if Emefiele's name is going to get out of the news in Nigeria in the next 10 years.
Based on what has happened in the past. But what I want the AFCC to do, if they say they really want to work, they say the water flows from the edge to the down, to the toe. They should start right from the president. If the EFCC really wants to work, if they believe nobody is above the law. I could recall when there was a shooting, there was a case that is connected to Joe Biden's son, in which the person in question was charged to court. At the end of the day, they said Joe Biden was not involved. It is only his son that was involved in the accident. So automatically, if Joe Biden was involved, he would have been in the court at least to clarify his name. But it has never happened in the history of the so-called Nigeria here that why a sitting president will be invited by the EFCC at least to come and tell
it's because there's immunity on the president.
What kind of immunity?
Even the past president, the ex-president Muhammadu Buhari was not being probed in any way. And I know there will be connection between him and Emefiele. So that's what the things.
So if the past president ministers were being invited for questioning, I believe the past president also should come on board for questioning how did they mismanage the funds and the wealth of the nation.
Well, Nigeria, my country. The Anti-Graft Commission is probing the alleged preferential allocations of forex to the Dangote Group owned by billionaire Aliko Dangote and 51 other countries under the Emefiele-led CBN. Two senior officials of the EFCC confirmed the presence of the anti-graft operatives at the Dangote but declined to speak on the reason for their presence. One of the officials said, "I can confirm that our men are there, but I can't comment on the reason for their presence there." Sources said the Anti-Graft Commission had earlier written to the 52 companies directing them to provide documents supporting the allocation and utilization of foreign exchange sold to them at official rates in the last 10 years. The EFCC had asked the firms to submit Form A and Form M, which detailed the forex allocations to them between 2014 and June 2023. But while some of companies complied with the directives, several others were said to have asked for time to get the proper documents. So companies like Dangote did not comply with the EFCC. Yes, so I feel the best thing for us to do is that in Nigeria is to keep pressuring all these big names, because most of them are using their names to do some shit in the country.
Illegal business.
Yes, and it's affecting the economy.
And do you know the so-called country that got to this stage? This set of people are behind it, in the sense that when you look at, I said this some times ago when I was talking to somebody, that what really destroyed Lafarge Cement was Dangote, and they don't even have a good administrative there. When the Dangote company increases its price of cement from 1,500 now to 2,000, what happens? This marketing strategy. Lafarge Cement will also increase its own.
So that it can be competitive.
So instead of them to bring down the price so people can troop into the lower price, what happens? They start competing, not knowing that the future of that company is at stake. Now, when you go to Shagamu, it's only Ewekoro that is producing now, where they said they have Lakatabu, and that Lakatabu, they have the capacity is not even up to what Dangote is having in Ibeshe. Now, Shagamu plant is no longer working. Only those that are working there, I don't know what they are doing there. They'll just go to the office, sit down, walk around the factory premises, and come back home.
Well, until June 2023, Nigeria operated multiple exchanges rates, which economic has said contributed to the distortions in forex allocation, market volatility, and fluctuations. The policy was blamed for the inflationary pressures on the naira and the thriving black market activities, which were said to have undermined the effectiveness of the CBN monetary policies. The surprise operation of the Dangote headquarters, which was carried out by the EFCC detective during work hours, shocked the staff and jolted the visitors to the building. Now, I wanted to say something. You see, it may be a game that was being played by Dangote and EFCC, because there is nothing all these big people cannot do. They can actually go to the EFCC office and say, just come to our office and do as if you want to do something and let our name be out of
your point, because anything can happen.
Yes, because all this, I'm not trusting anyone.
Even the EFCC themselves, if they have to check and go to the root of their matter, don't they have?
Look at that pastor, EFCC chairman Bala, that we thought he was actually working.
At the
not
end of
knowing
the day,
he was working for his
I told you that nobody that is sitting on a high position in Nigeria, the only thing that person could think when he's been appointed into that post is how to enrich himself.
Well, this is where we're going to be ending it on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on X, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, on TikTok at Wisdom Yard Online TV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J. Thank you, Ambassador, for joining us on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Don't forget that the sponsor for this show is still Nokba Abals. And if you want us to advertise what you are doing, your market, your business, just try to call the number you're seeing on your screen, or you can send us DM and we'll reply ASAP from our marketing department. We'll see you again tomorrow, next week, because this is going to be the last news review for this week. We'll see you again on Monday. Be good and be hardworking. Bye.